Okay, so still doing 2-3 measures of central tendency. I did find in StatCrunch where it will sort the data because we just finished talking about median and we discussed whether it's an even number in your data set versus an odd number in your data set. So I want to show you that real quick. But you can take your data, you go to the data tab and you go down to sort. And when you sort it, you can sort all columns, you can sort selected columns. We're just going to do the selected one. And sort by the selected column or the variable one, and you can do ascending or descending. And for this it doesn't matter. I mean, how you sort it. You want to start with the smallest number and go to the biggest number, or do you want to start with the biggest number and go to the smallest number? It doesn't matter as long as it's in order. And right here you can choose to keep those numbers in the column that they're already in, and they'll automatically rearrange those, or you can create a new column, or you can open in a new data table. So it would give you a whole new page. That's totally up to you. I'm going to create a new column simply because I just want you to see, compare the variable 1 column. They're probably going to put it in variable 2. So we're going to tell it to sort. And it says the new columns are sorted by the following criteria, and it went ascending. So here they put the smallest number first and they went all the way down to the biggest number. Now, like I showed you on the piece of paper that we worked just a second ago, you just mark out, the first and the last, and then you work your way to the middle number. We had an even number of numbers in our data set, so we had to take the middle two and average them together to find the median. So if you don't, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to delete that last number, and the only reason I deleted that last number is because now I want to say, okay, we've got a new data set now, and it's in order, but it only has 9 numbers. So the fact that it only has 9 numbers, let me see if I can find the extension that I want. Okay. The fact that it only has 9 numbers, we're going to do it the same way, except this time it's going to work out that we get the exact number that we want. Okay, so mark out the first one, mark out the last one. Okay, then mark out the second one, mark out that one. Mark out that one, that one. You just go from the bottom and the top and you mark out until you get here and you only have 1 number left. So if we now go back here, I think it was 63. I didn't realize it was going to go away. If we go back over here and what do? We went to stat and we went to summary stats. We did columns. And we want this one, and we want to find the median, compute, and this time it tells us that the median was 63. And before I erased it, remember we had 63 circled. So that's the difference between the middle 2 numbers being, I think it was 63 and 65 when we had all of them up there. If this one was 68 right here, which is what it was, then we would take these 2 middle numbers, because there's not an exact middle, average them together, get 64. If we have an odd number of numbers, we only have 9 numbers right here, then it's the absolute middle one, which is 63. Okay, so that's enough about median. Let me go back to my paper right here, and it says that mode is the number that appears most often in a data set. You can have more than 1 mode. Okay. You will only have one mean in a data set. You will only have one median. But for mode, you might have no modes, might have one mode, might have more than one. Okay, so if you don't have any repeats, then we say that we don't have any modes. If we have, I think this one in this list, 65 was 3 times. Sorry, 65 was listed 1, 2, 3 times. Or if we go over here and look at our list that's in order, we've got 65 listed 3 times. So since 65 appears more often than any other number in our list, we have a mode, and there is no symbol or notation. Your mode is 65. And yes, StatCrunch will do that one. If it says each entry is a hold on. When 2 entries occur with the same number of frequency, each entry is considered a mode, and the data set is called bimodal. So let's say I had 2 65s, and let's say I had 2 66s. Then the mode would be 65 and 66. Okay. StatCrunch will do this for you. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to go to Stat. You're going to go to Summary Statistics. You're going to go to Columns. You're going to click on doing the mode of the original column. However, sometimes it is easier to look at the sorted column. You can just count and see which one appears most often. And we come down here. Where is mode? It's kind of at the bottom, I believe. And we compute. And then here's the mode. It says the mode is 65. Okay. So, if you want to do it by hand or make sure that you agree with what it said, then sort your data. Let me put the 68 back up there. Sort your data, and then you can just see, oh, look, here's 3 65s, and nobody else, no other data entry is repeated that many times. So you can see it. Okay, so that's mean, median, and mode. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video because the next one requires a little bit of time. So I am going to stop this video and start the next one. In the next video, we're going to be talking about a weighted mean.